Broadcasting from Watts Creative Studios and live on Grove Street FM, you're listening to Talk Local today. Brought to you by the Central Virginia Business Coalition. With your host, Heather Alto and Diane Erd.
And we are back. It is Wednesday. Thank you for listening. We have got a show for you. I don't even know how to describe it.
There is no way to do that.
I know. And what's that? I don't hear Heather.
I don't hear a thing.
Heather decided that lounging on a beach, sipping some margaritas or something was more important than being here with us. Rude. But anyway, I am excited that I have the lovely Allison Zuba.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is so sweet. Thank you.
You were with the Adult Care Center.
Woohoo!
And we have Woody Watts.
Yeah, I'm over here feeding my face, so you hear crunching, that's me.
Yes. So we have a packed show today. So if we start talking really, really, really fast and you can't understand us, just buckle up and just prepare for the ride.
Because don't forget, Woody is so awesome. We're going to have this recorded so you can go back and listen over and over and over. And then you'll get every word that we say, no matter how fast we say it.
Yes. Yeah. May have to slow us down. But first, we want to thank our sponsors. Our June sponsors, Sunburst Vinyl Supply. They have been with us from the very beginning, and we appreciate them and their support to help us, promote local. They specialize in new and replacement siding for your home. They also do shutters, gutters, and guards. So get your home ready for those barbecue cookouts, because Lord knows you don't want to be inviting family and friends over and you got a hole in your siding and your shutters are hanging off. So
Lord, you can't be not looking good.
No, they will talk about you. So get that fixed first. Give them a call at 434-525-5577.
Ooh, that's wonderful. And we have Visiting Angels that is sponsoring.
I love that.
I don't know if you guys know Mike and see him around town doing everything possible. All I can think of is the Visiting Angels car behind a big old snowman at the Christmas parade. I thought that was so funny. I think it was the snowman. Reindeer. That was
Sorry,
epic.
Mike. Yeah.
Sorry, Mike. But anyway, they are America's choice in home care. The whole country, America's choice in home care.
I love it.
I do too. They are awesome.
Yes. And we also...
No, go right ahead. I'm here for the fun of it.
We also want to thank Taproots for being a sponsor. They are your local wellness source offering organically grown CBD products. And I will say that Carrie and Carolyn, if you follow them on Facebook, if you don't, you need to, they just took a trip to Florida. I think it was Florida for a CBD conference. And they are bringing back a whole slew of new products.
Yes.
Very high quality. So check them out on Facebook and stop in and visit them at 3718 Old Forest Road in Lynchburg.
I love the fact that when you go in, if you have questions about things, they are ready to help. And I think that's just one of the nicest things. They'll explain. You can tell them all your woes and hurts and what makes you grumpy and all that mess. And they'll say, hey, we got something for that.
Yeah. I brought my scroll in that I had to unravel with all of my ailments. And she hooked me up. I mean, she really did. And including my dogs, too. We know I'm jacked up. But they genuinely care. And that's the difference between ordering something online at any place and shopping local. You're going to get that hometown feel.
Right, because I don't know if you've ever read some reviews that are online. It is amazing to me that what people will say online is a disappointment to them, but they haven't reached out or researched or talked to anyone. And so, when you go in there, when you go to any of our sponsors, they are going to spend time with you because they're local and they want to make sure that you're taken care of.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we have a jam-packed show today. Not only are we going to be talking about 60 businesses.
60-something businesses. So because when Diane and I were talking about this show, one of the things we talk about is talk local. We want to talk about local. And with CVABC, with the Business Coalition, we have over 600 members. 600. So we said, let's just take 10%. Let's see what we can do in an hour. We may get in even more than that. You
I
never
hope
know.
so.
And if you guys are thinking who is doing a great job out there that needs a shout out, you're going to be calling in and telling us.
Yeah.
And we are going to give somebody a shout out. Now, granted, it's a short one. You guys know we can all talk to a wall and we are happy. So if you do call in with a shout out for one of your favorite businesses, it doesn't necessarily have to be yours. Give somebody else a, that's not spelled right. Anyway, give somebody else a shout out and we will go from there with that.
Didn't I spell my own business name wrong?
Yeah. Waddy.
Oh,
This is Waddy Sweetios Creative. Can I interrupt and just say that chicken salad was amazing? Okay,
Yes.
I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah.
I hate to interrupt the flow, but that was probably some of the best chicken salad I've ever had. So kudos to Simple Vanilla.
Yeah, because Diane talked to Simple Vanilla and they hooked us up with 2 incredible box lunches today. My turkey sandwich had bacon on it. Oh my goodness, what
I'm
a
telling
fantastic!
You can't go wrong
So
with
good.
pig at all.
No, you really can't. Oh,
And speaking of the food, not only are we going to be talking about 60 plus businesses, but we are doing tastings here today. Simply Vanilla Gourmet Cheesecake has donated some food for us. We've got 3 different kinds of cheesecake. We've got 2 box meals with drinks. Purple Door Gourmet Kitchen and Catering has donated a charcuterie board. And I hope I said that right. I feel fancy when I think I got
Everybody
it right.
got quiet. After
I
you said
know.
it.
that's
Did she
because
say
I
it
grew
right?
up with a meat and cheese tray, so
Sure,
I did
Char-
not grow up with
I
that.
think it's charcuterie.
Yes.
I think. I feel like I
Sounds
need a
good to
big
me.
fancy hat.
It's a
So
delicious
good.
board. That's what it's called.
It is.
Yeah, it
So
is.
so one thing that I want to say is, look, I'm going to use my professional voice right now. Public service announcement right here. We need a wah, wah, wah noise. Purple Door Gourmet Kitchen and Catering and Simply Vanilla Gourmet Cheesecake. The ladies and their employees do not play. Like, they don't play. They put gourmet in their name for a reason. There's not just something like I would do, pepperoni and sliced Velveeta cheese over there and call it a charcuterie. They are like artists with their food. Seriously. So you got to check them out. They are both located in Lynchburg. So just check them out. We're going to be talking about them throughout the show as we are stuffing our faces. And the goal here really is for one of us to not have food in our mouth at the same time. So somebody could
Somebody
could
can
talk.
say something about something.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for anybody else that records in here today because we don't have one of those spit-proof things over the mic, so you may be picking cheesecake and stuff.
It was well worth it for that chicken salad. I'm telling y'all, because I'm a fan of the right chicken salad. Right, it has to be. That was amazing. So
Yes.
I will definitely call them up for that.
If you want to throw down at somewhere, ask somebody how they fix their chicken salad, and then you've got a war on your hands.
Yep. Then you know.
Then you know.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking more about those 2 places. Probably
Because they brought us food.
they did, and I just have so much to say. But we'll take a break from that, and we'll get going on. Let me eat this cheesecake real quick.
I know. Now I got to
Let me
start
take a
talking
bite.
so Diane can have a break. But, because we want to talk about, we really do. If you are out there and you do want to call in and give someone a shout out, please do that. Because I think one of the coolest things that we can do to pay forward or to pay around, whatever you want to call it, is to be able to support each other. So call Watts. I don't know. I have no idea what his phone number is because...
Who knows? I spell it different.
No.
I like keeping people on their toes. I spell things differently to make them look twice. So it's just a marketing ploy, everybody.
really have
And
no
Heather
idea.
is the one that gives out phone numbers. So
Yeah,
Woody,
she
what
gives-
is the phone number to
It
call?
is 540-712-6221. And if for some reason you're like, what is that number? Go to the website, grovestreet.fm. It's got it right plastered up there. You can even message us through the website. And speaking of a call, we do have a caller.
Okay,
on here.
Great.
Put him through.
Great.
Hello, who are we speaking to?
It would help if I hit the button.
Oh,
Mm.
Hello. Who are we speaking to?
If you hang up on me, Woody, so help
Oops.
me.
Oh, darn.
Hey, it's Heather.
Computer's messing up again.
Your
I don't-
service
I know.
is bad.
Service
You
is
must
bad.
have Sprint.
Well, look, it's the Beach Bum. How are you?
It's the beach from y'all are already having too good of time there without me. What is happening?
Well, you put food in front of us and we're having a good time. What are you doing?
And that
Are
I
you
do
doing
know. And
anything?
I'm so jealous that you guys have Simply Vanilla and Purple Door
Well,
food to be eating right now.
they knew that we would be sad without you, so they're offering comfort food as a support.
Well, I've already eaten way too much down here, so I'm just gonna sit here and just not eat lunch and just feel it through you guys.
Awesome. That's good. Try to live vicariously. We dare you. Because Diane and I are not
know.
sharing today at
No,
all.
you'll get stabbed with a fork.
Yeah. Because we have the really good clear
Hey,
plastic
I was proud of
forks.
myself. I dialed the right number.
What number did you dial? 540 something. What
It's
did she dial?
540-712-6221.
7126221. I'm just taking notes for
That's the
future.
one. Sorry, I had a
221.
mouthful of cheese over here.
And the problem is with Woody, I'm looking up and it says Watts right in front of me, so I want to call him Watty today. And so I apologize now
I've been
for
called
any
worse.
of
It's
that.
fine.
So, Anyway, so what are you doing down there? In the sand?
Oh, actually, yeah. I just came up from the beach to make sure I could catch you guys, and I was going to do a couple of quick shout-outs for some business. But, yeah, it's really beautiful down here, so it's been nice. It's been a really nice vacation so far.
Well, good. Who are you shouting
My
out for
son
today?
went skydiving today,
Oh, wow. Awesome.
and that scared the dickens out of me. Yep, that was his 21st birthday present. We let him go skydiving out of a plane, and I am still breathing, so that was good because he
That
made
is
it.
so cool. We had that discussion yesterday at Senior Networking Group.
So you couldn't get me in an airplane, much less push me out of one.
Oh, God, yeah.
No,
it's
none
so
of that's
beautiful.
happening.
Yes.
So gorgeous up there.
Mm-mm. I'll take your word for it. I'll look at pictures.
Well, we're going. So you should go.
No, I'm so
beautiful.
good.
Beautiful.
Mm-mm.
How many people say they actually do it? Not many.
My mom and my grandmother actually did it. And
Well,
my
see,
aunt.
there's 2, 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So who are you shouting out today, Heather, while I chew cheese?
So first of all, while I miss everybody, I'm gonna shout out a couple of our local. They can be considered restaurants, but they're also event venues. So I'm gonna shout them both out real quick. The Babcock House in Appomattox. So if you haven't been to the Babcock House in Appomattox, you guys are truly missing out. Not only are they a bed and breakfast where you can actually go and do a staycation, and it's beautiful. Like they've renovated it, and the rooms are they're so pretty. And they give you, breakfast every day of your stay, but they're also a restaurant, and the food there is phenomenal as well. So definitely want to shout out the Babcock House, and that is in Appomattox. And then also the Timberlake Tavern, which is newly owned now, right off Timberlake Road. And we've done some events there before. So firsthand, I can say how, just how wonderful of a venue that is. And they've worked really hard to, once the new owners have come in, they've worked really hard to kind of update it some. And they've started doing events there too. So I wanted to give those 2 shouts out for people who are kind of looking for places. I always see people trying to figure out, hey, where can I go for this and that to host something? So I wanted to make sure they knew that those were 2 local CVABC members that they could utilize.
Well, awesome.
I love it. Yes, I've been to a
Yep.
wedding at the Babcock House, and it was beautiful. I mean, just such a nice country setting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Gorgeous.
absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't think people think about them very much because, they're kind of in the outskirts of Lynchburg and, but the couple of times I have been out there, it's like a vacation. It's like you're not really still in Central Virginia,
Mm-hmm.
but you are. And then there's so many things to visit around that area too. It's kind of a hop, skip, and a jump from Charlottesville or Lynchburg, but you're in that quieter, kind of like when you're in Bedford and you're staying, in Bedford or the surrounding area right there. You're in between Roanoke and Lynchburg, but you're not, caught up in the city.
So, some people like the city, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're good.
Oh no,
It's
I
all right.
love the city. I'm just saying, when you go like for a staycation, you kind of want to be away from it all.
It's
Yes,
true.
that's
It's
what
true.
that's my kind of vacation.
We were in senior networking yesterday, which is a fantastic group of businesses that serve seniors in the Central Virginia area, and we get together and yesterday was our very first in-person networking group, but it was really cool because one of the folks in there was talking about the daycations that they do in their community center, and I thought that was so freaking fan. I just love that word, daycation. I'm going to do a daycation.
I just want a cation of
Yeah.
any kind.
Yeah, exactly. Some people go to the beach.
I
Did you know that?
prefer a cabin in the woods. That's my
Oh, I do
jam. With nobody around me.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
see,
and off
that's
the
where
grid.
Diane was back in like what was it, February, and I was jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a place in North Carolina. Everybody's heard me talk about it, and this is not a CVABC member because they're in Hyde County, but it's Lake Mattamuskeet, and you're off the grid. With where I stay is right on the edge of the reserve, so there is no cell phone, no nothing. It's awesome. It's so quiet, except for the bear and the ducks and the geese and wildlife all night long because it's a migration place. But really, no other
That's
interruptions
fantastic.
except for the bear attacking the birds in the middle of the night. It's very interesting.
Good
I
Lord.
don't know.
Well, guys, I'm gonna let
Very
you go,
peaceful.
and I'm gonna finish listening to the show. But I'm gonna hop off so you guys can keep going, and I'm not interrupting and jumping in. So have a great day. I miss all of you.
Miss
Well,
you
we miss
too.
you
Be
too.
safe.
Be safe. Use sunblock. Hydrate.
Okay.
Don't get sand in places it's not supposed to be.
Oh my goodness. Thank
And she's
you.
gone.
Thank you.
And
Thank
she's gone.
you.
What was it? Somebody always said that if you really wanted a pedicure, go stick your feet in the sand for a while. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't get, if you follow me on Facebook, you see my posts. I don't go to manicurists and pedicurists. Not that I don't recommend them to other people. It's just I stay in the dirt when I'm not at work so much that it doesn't do me any good to get them pretty because they're just dirty all the time. Digging.
Right. Well, I think the whole thing was with the grit with the sand is kind of like sandpaper.
Oh, you're
like
so
rubbing your
funny.
feet so you get all that slough off of stuff we don't want on our feet. Just saying. I don't know.
That's interesting.
I don't know.
Have
There's
you
a
ever
whole
seen
thing.
those people running on the beach?
Yeah, they're
Have
crazy.
you ever tried that?
No.
I've tried it, and
Do I look like I run? All of the runners out there. you
after this
guys.
food, we may need to go chase each other around the block.
Yeah. But if you are ever interested in running, go over and see Jeff and the gang at Riverside Runners because his whole mission is inspire movement. And I think that's so cool. But they are the running and walking destination for shoes and outfits and really cool little cute socks and all that stuff. And they don't sell just running shoes or walking shoes, but they also have sandals and cool t-shirts that aren't necessarily, they're a little too hot for running in Lynchburg in the summertime when there's so much sweat it's going everywhere. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it
It's that
gets
time
gross.
of year.
But for all of you out there who want to be inspired to move, walk in there. Those folks are so nice. They are happy for anybody to start movement. So don't ever worry about it. Walk in. They're ready to help you. I love that place. It's great.
And that reminds me, if you're into movement, which, we all should be, body in motion stays in motion. You've seen the commercials. Peakland Pilates.
Yeah.
Have you ever done Pilates?
Yeah, it was a bad idea for me.
I tried like on one of those YouTube things and I can't imagine. That's why I don't.
That's why I don't do it in public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Peakland Pilates, they are good. They are located in Lynchburg on Boonesboro Road. Their line is Get Fit. Was it Get Fit, Fierce, and Fabulous?
Yes.
Girl, yes.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
I know, because you already have the fabulous and fierce part. So,
Woody
You.
does?
Yeah.
Woody does.
Look at him over there. Cheese in his teeth.
I was just posting a delicious picture for everybody to be jealous of about the amazing spread in studio today.
Oh,
Ah,
excellent.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we have a train that's interrupting my thought process.
I know.
Don't let me forget
Because it's Bedford, and we have the train right there. And one more. No.
They knew we had all this food in studio today. That's why he's
Did.
gone by like 4 times.
He's like, hi. Hi.
It's like, hey, I'm out here.
Just throw something.
Oh
I'm
gosh.
not going that fast. Did you know the train actually, goes through Bedford? It goes right over there, and it goes past Bill's Barbecue. So if you ever need some really good barbecue or brew, that is the place to be. Now,
Yes.
granted, they don't open until 4 o'clock, which is torture for those of us who would like it a little bit earlier, but still a good place to be.
And right
That's
next
wonderful.
door is Dirt Road Treasures.
That's true.
Yes.
That
If
is so
you have
true.
never been to Dirt Road Treasures here in Bedford, right next to Beals, I mean, they go perfect together because Beals has got the whole treasure thing going on. What is it? The Beals Treasure, duh. And then Dirt Road Treasures.
Uh-huh.
Do you see what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
No?
That's good. I'll catch up
Do you feel
eventually.
me?
I feel you, dog.
No, but Dirt Road Treasures has everything. If you have not been in there, you need to go in there.
Yeah.
And they're doing a whole Father's Day, thing where they've got the beard oils and the soaps and the scents and all that kind of stuff. So definitely check that out.
Yeah, because you want your daddy smelling good.
Yes.
You got to make sure dad smell good. Not just socks, not just ties.
No.
Get him
no.
some other stuff.
And if he does work out, speaking of working out real quick,
Yeah.
Elite Era Athletics. It's
Say
this
that 3
cheesecake got
times
stuck on my
fast.
tongue.
I know. Cheese makes it hard for them.
They have athletic gear for men and women, and I'm telling you what, that it's high waisted. And when you're exercising, you don't want anything to fall out.
No.
So,
You want to hold it all in.
yes,
No.
you
Hold it
got
all
to keep
tight.
it together, girls.
Yeah, and if you have that jiggle factor, you don't want to be
Yes.
falling over.
No. So look them up online at eliteeraofficial.com, and I believe we have some callers.
We do? That's so awesome.
Hello, you're talking to Talk Local to Me.
Hi, this is Andrea Plunkett with Singagram.
Hi, Andrea.
Andrea. Okay, everybody. Andrea has Singagram, and what a great way to also celebrate Father's Day. I think, did I hear a little bird tweeting about the fact that you have a little Father's Day ditty that you're going to share with us?
I do. I have a little Father's Day song. You want to hear it?
We would
I
love
made
to.
it up.
Okay, rock on.
Okay. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to you. It's your day to barbecue. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to you. I'm glad you're mine and I love you.
Oh, my
I love
goodness.
that. The train is applauding you
Thank
too.
you.
Yes, that is awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Well, if anybody wants a Singagram for their dad or for another occasion, how do we get a hold of you?
You can find me on Facebook at Singagram, and you can, that's the best way to reach me is look me up on Facebook at Singagram.
Awesome.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Good to
Bye.
hear from you.
Have a great day.
Hello, you are talking to.
We lost them.
Oh.
Oh, they'll call
back.
Call
Please
back.
call
They'll
back.
call back.
Yeah, especially if you're shouting out to a thing. I want to talk a little bit about, well, we're still over here in Bedford. And so if you go on past the folks we've been talking about, you're going to get to Bauer Center of the Arts. And that is a fantastic resource right here in downtown Bedford. They have so many wonderful programs, especially for anybody who wants to start in on an art thing. I have wonderful people in my life who say, I'm not an artist, I can't do it. And yet they do. They create beauty all the time. They don't quite realize their potential. But if you ever wanted to try something new, they have really cool classes over there. They have great people to help you. Right now, there's the jury competition show going on, and I'm not saying that correctly because it is named for someone. And I apologize that I'm getting that part wrong, but head on over there and see that show while it's still going on. It's a great show. It shows a lot of different mediums of art from around the country. And a juried show means that the judge approves your work before it can be shown. So it's a nice little thing to have over there. And there's a picture of mine hanging on a wall over there.
Oh, which one?
It's of my granddaughter splashing in a mud puddle.
Oh, I need to go see it. I need to go back over there anyway. They just had their ribbon cutting a couple weeks back. And I always, I get so busy that I don't take advantage of the wonderful things that we have here, like on a weekly basis. Like I need to get over there more because every time I go, I'm so amazed at everything that they have.
Right. We talk about that, in different networking groups, how we're trying so hard to be involved or see things or support each other. There are so many things that we have in this area. It's incredible. We should all be independently wealthy so we can enjoy it.
Yes. Yeah. So they do classes, as you said. The Stitch Witch. Have you heard of them?
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Okay. So my mother was a wonderful, wonderful lady who I have this beautiful, what's it called, people? It's not crochet. It's needlepoint. No, not needlepoint. I don't know. Anyway, it's this beautiful, but it's a beautiful framed big thing of a cardinal on a pine tree, and it's hanging in my house, and it's been there forever.
Mm-hmm.
And she did try to teach me how to crochet one time. She tried to teach me how to knit. I make a really good knotted ball of yarn.
I can make a chain. What is that, crochet?
Is that pearl and...
I don't know.
Someone please help us out with this.
I never took advantage. My grandmother always tried to teach me, and I was like, eh. And I could never sit still long enough. But the Stitch Witch that just opened up on Main Street, where the Nested Magpie was.
Right.
She opened up there. She sells all the stuff that you need. And if you go by there and just look at the front of it, she's got such colorful yarn. It is just, you just want to go in there and just see it. But they do classes too. So I need to, first I need to get my fingers to start bending, but I need to, go in there because I would love to be able to do that. Yes. Is this really another
You've got
train?
to be kidding me. Really?
I told you they heard we had food in stock.
Yeah.
And he's just been circling around all day.
No need to go to the Roanoke
piece.
Zoo, I guess, because we got our own little train ride going around here. Just kidding. Go support the Roanoke Zoo. Star City. It's absolutely beautiful. There's new animals there, I think. Speaking of Nested Magpie, they moved. But I can tell you that you should go visit them because they have things for your home, for your garden and lifestyle, because their vibe speaks louder than words. And it's the truth. You walk in there and you feel good. Go sniff the candles. Wow.
And it's
so
not
awesome.
creepy. It's not creepy to do that.
It's really not in there.
Get in there and sniff stuff.
It's like a life quote, go sniff the candles. You know what I mean? That should be like a shirt or something.
Oh.
Tracy, did you hear that?
That is a shirt. You know who makes shirts?
Well, tell me who.
I'm telling you, Finding Joy Boutique. Yes, they do.
Yes,
that could
they
be,
do.
if you're listening, that could be a great shirt or a hat.
Yes.
Sniff the candles.
Sniff the candles.
And just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they make custom order shirts and bags and all that kind of stuff. So you can find them on Facebook, Finding Joy Boutique.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These
I
people are
love
so
that.
talented.
I know.
And I'm over here just stuffing my face.
I know.
It's amazing. I had some of the cheese, by the way, not to interrupt y'all in y'all's 60 business marathon, but that cheese is amazing. That was delicious. So I am so happy right now with chicken salad and cheese, and oh my gosh,
That cheese with the herbs around it.
yes. Oh, that
Now,
was
The
amazing.
dill one, right? That's
Yes.
the one.
Y'all
dill.
can keep going. I'm going to go get some more.
Okay.
Yes.
I hate to interrupt.
And
I just
they're-
had to send out a thank you again.
And they are so sweet that they put the order of events on there so we would know what we're eating, and
Yeah.
yet we still can't figure it out.
I know, but
It-
that is something that I
so
could
good.
eat in the bathtub all day long. If it's good, I'm gonna eat it in the bathtub.
But you're going to get pruny.
That's all right. I Netflix and chill in the bathtub and eat some other cheese. Maybe a little glass of wine.
I know. Wineries did not donate to today, which is probably a good thing. But if you needed a ride, not necessarily because of wine, but in Bedford, there is an incredible organization called Bedford Ride. And Bedford Ride helps folks get around, helps neighbors. It's neighbors helping neighbors, getting to doctor's appointments, medical care. And it is a wonderful thing for improving quality of life because, as you guys know, when in Bedford County, Campbell County, Roanoke County, Botetourt County, all the counties around here, Amherst County, these are rural areas. It is hard for our older folks to get to doctor's appointments, and we can talk about We can talk about the medical world forever. We can talk about the cost of healthcare forever. But here is one wonderful slice of the pie that is making a huge difference to people by getting them where they need to go. Because you guys know, even with Uber and Lyft and everything, they don't necessarily go out to, Buck Mountain Road in Roanoke to pick you up. So the service is a wonderful service. You can call Linda Brakey and she will hook you up. And it's a wonderful thing. Over at 587. The dyslexia kicks in and then I can't read. 540-587-3215. This is why I'm not even trying to bother to say what Wattie's number is today because it's just
Waddy.
And Bedford Ride.
Waddy Studios.
Bedford Ride-CVACL.org. And I love Bedford Ride. They are a great group of people.
They are. I hear nothing
Really
but
are.
good things about them, and everybody that works there that I've met are just phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what this month is?
Yeah, I do.
What?
Oh, June. I thought it was a
June is also
question.
Alzheimer's and Brain
is.
Awareness Month.
Yes.
And the Alzheimer's Association, that's hard to say, Alzheimer's Association is doing their in-person walk this year. They were not able to do it last year.
So awesome.
Yes, that's October 16th in Windhurst.
Yes. So you can go to alzheimers.org and look up different walk areas. They have plenty of promotion right now going on YouTube. So when you're pulling up YouTube videos, you'll see that they do have their tagline out there for the walk. Where there is a walk, there is a way. And that money goes towards research for the cure for Alzheimer's. And when we talk about brain health, I can talk about that all day long. And we won't take up a lot of time today for that. However, everything that we do, even today, is going to help us 30, 40, 50 years down the road, 20 years down the road, whatever, or tomorrow. So anything that we do to help our brain function better, and that goes beyond, everybody used to say crossword puzzles. But one of the coolest things, this incredible neuropsychologist, up in Pennsylvania would talk about this. And he said, the best thing you can do is go to a grocery store you're not familiar with your normal list. And we all know that when you walk into a grocery store that is not your favorite, you all of a sudden can't go on autopilot. You really have to think. So it exercises your brain to go find the same things in that grocery store that you're used to finding because it's all done differently. And I remember back in the day when I lived in Franklin County, the Kroger at Smith Mountain Lake, which is an awesome Kroger. I love that place. But anyway, they went through this whole rehab. They were expanding. And one of the ladies I went to church with was so mad. She went and complained to the manager because she's like, we can't find anything. Everything is changing every week. I need help. And they actually started putting out, this is, back in the day. So in the 90s. So they put out maps or early 2000s, but they put out maps of where things were. So you kind of had a general idea of where to go start your search. But anyway, it's a great, Dr. Paul Nussbaum was talking about that. But anyway, that's a great way to do it. Also, another great thing to do is when you're driving and you're going to the same destination. So if you're going home or if you're going to church or a grocery store or wherever, that you take a different route than you've ever taken before. With the
I
same.
have heard that. Yes.
Oh, it's wonderful.
My mother does that all the time. That's
do
why I
too.
can never learn her town. Because I'm like, where are we going this time?
But it's a
different
great way to
routes.
see your town. It is. You
My
find new
problem,
stuff.
my problem is no matter where I'm going, like I was going from my office to here, my car automatically just goes to Joe Bean's.
I know.
And I'm heading down 460 like I have no care in the world, and I am going in the opposite direction because all I could think of was Joe Bean's coffee. I need a cup of coffee. So then I have to backtrack.
Well, if you'll just take a different direction to Joe Bean's, then think about how good that's going to do your brain, because we all know that coffee's good for your brain. It just flat out is.
I hope
Crazy
so.
stuff happens when you start drinking the coffee. But what the other thing is, if you go down to Old Forest, then you're going to discover Forest Hill Interdonics with Dr. Dustin Reynolds, which can't say all in once because I got cheese in my teeth. But Dustin is so funny, Dr. Reynolds, I should say, because he says he's the one that you don't want to have to go see because they do some of the heavier root canal work and restructuring and everything like that. But that team, oh my goodness, you walk in and you feel so good. They are so wonderful there. They are over on Old Forest Road. I love them. They're great. And yes, I've had to visit them before, and it was fantastic because, some of us fear that whole dentistry world.
It terrifies me. I'm sweating just thinking about it. I do.
But they do a great job. You just don't
Yeah.
have it in there. They are all so pleasant, so professional.
That's
So
awesome.
If you need them, they are over there.
So if you're just tuning in, we are doing a shout to local businesses marathon. I feel like
We're
we're
trying.
doing pretty good, I think. I don't know.
I don't know. It's 12:35, and I'm looking at my
know.
list, and I'm not even through the first part of the
I
alphabet.
know. We need to talk
This is
faster.
crazy. This is crazy. I want to talk
Yeah.
about Bank of the James then,
Okay.
because Bank of the James is down there on the James, and they support community. I work at Adult Care Center, which is an incredible place for daytime support. You can visit us at adultcarecenter.org. But Bank of the James does support the community. We are not the only ones that they've supported through different funding. They're also our bank of choice. But they support nonprofits throughout the entire Central Virginia area. And it's really great to have a local bank, because we all know that we are talking local today, and they are fantastic in the community. So if you need anything, bankofthejames.com.
They're my bank.
Yep.
Yeah. So we are doing taste testings here.
Mm-hmm.
Samplings. Lots of samplings.
Woody is doing a ton of sampling.
I know.
I
Woody
love
isn't saying
it.
a word because they're chewing.
I have dug a trench walking back and forth to that table over there.
We appreciate them so much. So I'm going to say a few things about them again so we don't forget, because we do appreciate them. So Simply Vanilla Gourmet Cheesecake. They do have 2 locations. They are in the mall, and they are also over in Forest at their original location. And there's a lot of sweet things going on over there. This month, they're going bananas for dads because, Sunday is Father's Day? Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Allison and Woody,
Yo.
what does a nut say when it sneezes? Cashew. Join Simply Vanilla Gourmet Cheesecakes in celebrating deserving fathers by sharing your favorite dad joke on the celebration window at River Ridge Mall for everybody to enjoy.
Yeah, I got something for them. Sorry. There we go. It's a little late, but
I feel like all my jokes are dad jokes. Yes. So they gave us boxed lunches today, and they are rolling out their corporate catering menu launch. So they, oh my gosh, you've got to stop in there and look. I brought their little menu.
Show us. All of
And,
us out
yes,
here in
can you
Radio
all
Land.
see?
Yeah. Always good. Can you hold
And
it up
I
just a
am,
little bit?
I am going to post. Look at me holding it up
I
like
know.
somebody's seeing it. I make fun of
I just
Heather
wanted to
doing
see
that.
when she would do it.
But look, y'all just have to stop in there, go on their website. I did a post before we kicked off the show today with pictures of the food that they donated for us to sample. So please look at that. And then I'm going to be posting too the catering menu, so you can look at that as well. They also wanted to give a shout out. They do a community give back spotlight. They're celebrating Christmas in July with the Agape Center in Lynchburg,
That
and we
is awesome.
all love them.
Yeah.
Yes. So thank you so much, Jessica and the team at Simply Vanilla Gourmet Cheesecakes for this spread.
they should change their name to Simply Vanilla. What is it? Gourmet cheesecake
Gourmet cheesecakes.
and amazing chicken salad. So
Yes.
put that on the sign too.
Yeah. And Purple Door Gourmet Kitchen and Catering.
Oh my goodness. So good.
They're over on Northwind Circle in Lynchburg. Look them up on Facebook. But look, I want y'all to stop what you're doing right now. Unless you're driving, don't stop. But if you're sitting at your phone or your computer, go to purpledoorcatering.com. Repita, por favor. Purpledoorcatering.com. Click on grazing tables, and you won't be disappointed.
I'm telling y'all got to stop me. Do not let me go back and get any more. Okay.
You don't even have to
Poke
get
it
up. Just
before-
wheel your chair
I'm
on
just,
over
I
there.
it's automatic now. It's like every 30 seconds, I'm just
Yeah.
going to get something else. Oh, it's
Yes.
so
It's
delicious.
It's so delicious. And because you're going to need to take a nap, go over to Great American Sleep Shop. Talk to Hunter. Get a wonderful mattress. They have over 50 mattresses over there, and they're open.
Yes.
So, oh gosh,
And
and,
the sweetest
recliners.
people.
And so nice. I love the halls.
What's their tagline? Sing it.
Yes.
What?
Oh, you know it. I know it. I know what you're talking
I
about.
can't sing it. Do
I
it,
can't
Woody.
sing it.
I am not singing.
I won't
cannot
sing it.
sing at
The
all.
biggest little store in town.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like a classic commercial too. Like,
Yes.
It
Like
is.
classic
They
local
do the-
commercial. Don't y'all ever change a thing. Y'all keep doing that because that is I love that stuff.
Yes.
Exactly. And we are all sitting there going, I don't know what kind of mattress I sleep on because the one I have is old and it needs to be changed. And I don't really know what I'm going to want because I haven't slept on a good mattress in a while. But they know what they're talking about. They are all good about mattresses. So they're going to help you figure it out.
Yeah.
You just got to go. That's the cool thing about local. Let me tell you.
They want to help you. They care.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, if your dad does need help, Generation Solutions is there to give you a hand. If dad needs some extra support, if your dad's needing some extra support. They've been around since 1988. And Tulane Patterson, who was the owner, who has recently sold this business, but he was out there. He is a dad. So he knows just how important it is to make sure that your parents are looked after, and Generation Solutions can help you out with that. There's no place like home for retirement. So you can give them a call at 455-6500 and talk to Catherine Bushnell. And she'll take care of you.
Exactly.
Yep.
And if your dad needs a little extra something, they need to make him an appointment with Acupuncture Works with Debbie Farley. I'm telling you, the lady has
guys.
got magic.
Yes. She's got mad needle skills.
Yes.
Yeah.
She is, and she does such a wide variety of things, and she will sit and talk with you like no doctor has ever talked to me before. She wants to explain it because I'm a why, how, what, and you know, she doesn't make fun of me. She just in detail says it, and I love it. So, and she is also the Alpha Gal allergy expert.
She is, which
Yeah.
is super cool. Super cool. Okay, you guys. So I'm going to tell a little bit on Debbie. She won't. I don't know what she'll think, so I'm just gonna say it. But you give her a call. She really is wonderful. I can tell you that from personal experience, I was already convinced about acupuncture before the very first time I ever had it, which was with her. And she did offer to explain everything, and I was like, "No, I'm good." And she said, "No, really. Do you want to know what's going to happen?" "No, I'm good. I already know." But she will. She'll take all the time in the world. And I was telling her that I was having some back pain. And so she was shooting into my ear because where else would you put a needle for your back pain? But it was so funny because she tapped in and I was like, ow, that hurt. And she said, well, good, we're getting close. And you guys, it was a prick and then it went away. Everybody relax. But then she stuck another one in and I was like, that really hurt. And she goes, oh, we found it. That's perfect. Okay. And it really did actually help. It's amazing. It's such a cool thing if you think about your body is an experiment and you're willing to try different things to help yourself with your own self-care and well-being, and to feel that all work is just really amazing. Really cool. So then what you're going to want to do though is chill out with some good music, and you're going to pull up to Lynchburg Symphony Orchestra because Lynchburg Symphony Orchestra is about to go live and wild. I can't remember when their next concert date is because I'm not sure it's totally set. It probably is. But lynchburgsymphony.org, and they are a fantastic event in our community, gathering together our fantastic musicians that we have here to create something absolutely beautiful. And they do such a great variety of music and wonderful people. Can't tell you. Mike Lewis, fantastic guy. So give them a call and find out how you can get a ticket to go listen to this wonderful talent that we have in our area.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you're more into making the music rather than listening to the music, you can go to Fainting Goat Studio here in Bedford.
That's right.
Yes, they produce your music.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you what, Willie Gurley is such a cool cat. I
Yes.
just love him.
Yeah, they got a cool vibe.
They
They
do.
do. They really do.
And you put him and, you know, his dad, Hal, and
Yep.
we spent so much time there just chilling, and they've got a top-notch studio. So check them out.
Because when you come out of there after having Acupuncture Works and you listen to the symphony, you go make your own music, you're hanging out at Tracy's down at Nested Magpie, you got all these really cool places, you're going to want to have your picture made because you're going to be looking so relaxed, no wrinkles, no nothing. You're just going to be all
Ooh.
chill. So you're going to call Maggie Takes Pics.
So if I go to Fainting Goat and produce music and go listen to music, my wrinkles will be gone?
I think so. I feel it.
I hope so.
Yeah, because it brings a lot of joy.
Yeah.
It's joy, joy, joy down in your heart for anybody who doesn't know that song. But you can go to MaggieTakesPics.com, and she celebrates women, celebrates women's portraits, boudoir, celebrating every facet of business to boudoir. She launched over the 50 over 50 experience, so which will lead to a photo exhibit of shared stories and beauty and wisdom of 50 women over the age of 50. So check out her website, MaggieTakesPics.com. And Pix is spelled with an X for more information on how to work with her.
She does amazing work.
She does.
She does. And the thing is with her, it's not starchy. You don't feel because she relaxes you.
Yeah.
But if you do want to go get your pictures taken, which I highly recommend giving her a call, you may want to go to Salt and Fringe Salon first.
Yes.
And get your hair did and some spray tans. And right next door is Tip and Toes Nail Salon, so you can go get it all done. You come out looking like,
Yeah.
you're 20 years old or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely check them out. They're in Lynchburg.
Yeah. And then you might need to go do some good because you're going to be feeling good. So you're going to go do some good. So you're going to head over to Lynchburg Daily Bread over on Clay Street. And they serve a hot meal every day of the year. They have incredible volunteers that help folks who need a good, nutritious meal once a day. That is their mission, and that's what they do. They also have some supplemental stuff going on too, but that is their mission, is that one meal a day, and they do it. They rock it no matter
That is
rain,
so
snow.
cool.
They are out there right along with the post office, I tell you.
Are they looking
Make
for
it a done.
volunteers? Do you know?
Always.
Wow.
And they have a great volunteer group and a great volunteer team. Can't say enough about them. Tracy Dixon. So give them a call and go see them over at Lynchburg Daily Bread and .com and become part of the good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meals on Wheels, too.
Love Meals on Wheels.
I volunteered to be a driver for them last year at the beginning of the pandemic. I loved that.
Oops, sorry.
Like greeting those people at the door, like that was my jam. I was like, hello, here's your food. And they were just so sweet.
Well, let me tell you. So Chris was telling us that they had a 33% increase in applications. They do not have an age limit on the app. It is, if you need food brought to you, they will bring you this meal. And so you don't have any other stipulation other than that. They work off of fantastic donors who keep that, and incredible drivers. Adult Care Center is one of the proud partners with them. We use those services with catering with Baptist Church, with Baptist Hospital, and I can tell you, that crew, that is a wonderful, wonderful ministry. If you were looking for another way to give, that is a great way to do it. Because they want to make sure that they're not just addressing hunger. That's the other part. We found out in this pandemic, you guys all know, we spent way too much time by ourselves. And they can recognize that social isolation issue. They can recognize folks who might need some extra assistance. They give someone an eyes on someone every day. And that is highly important for the health of our community.
Yeah.
So they are doing something that is this wonderful background under the radar service that has a huge impact. So
I love that.
love them.
And if you guys are listening, like I said, if we're going to be picking 2 people, so go to our Facebook page, Talk Local to Me, and under the post that we did right before the show started, it was around 11:30, tag 10 businesses that you love and support. Tag them there, and we will pick 2 winners that will win a 4-pack of tickets to the Horse and Hound Wine Festival.
That's a fun one.
Yes, that's at Peaks of Otter.
Love
I
it.
love them. And they are gearing up this year. I just left from there a couple of days ago, and they are getting ready. So that is July 10th from 10 to 5.
Yes.
So go to the Facebook page, tag 10 businesses that you love and support, and we will pick 2 winners for 4-pack tickets. Go.
Yes. I
Yeah.
think that's fantastic.
Yep. Speaking of animals, Fluff and Fetch. Have you heard of them?
I love that name.
I do too.
They're so awesome.
I do. And they do dog grooming and training.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Can you take your kids there? But yeah, they're located in Lynchburg. So
That is super cool.
I love that.
I do too. Trees. Dogs need trees.
The Segway queen over
I
here.
know. Speaking of dogs.
Speaking of dogs, they'll find a tree. So you want your trees to be healthy? So you're going to call Meyer Arboriculture, and they are going to help you heal your trees. These are tree-loving people.
Oh, I love trees.
I
I'm a
do
tree
too.
hugger.
Yes, because, shade is important in Lynchburg, in the surrounding area in the summertime.
Yes.
We need the shade, and trees give us that. Trees also give us oxygen. Any kind of evergreen tree. I grew up on a Christmas tree farm, so evergreens help clean the air and reduce radio chatter. If you go up to that place.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, up yonder.
Great
Yeah.
day in the morning.
Yeehaw.
Y'all help me out. When you drive up to West Virginia and you're looking at the big Green Bank telescope in Green Bank, West Virginia, there's a 10-mile quiet zone surrounding that area that no cell service or anything, because they're trying to reduce the radio waves because those are radio telescopes. So it was really cool when I had my Prius and you'd pull up the radio, there was a little radio telescope that would come up, and I had no clue what that was, you guys, until we went to Green Bank and I got to see it. Green Bank telescope holds 17 football fields. That dish is huge. It is the coolest place.
What?
But it is
I
surrounded
need to
by
look this up.
you guys got to go. Cass Radio's up Cass Radio. See, it's Woody. But Cass
Waddy.
Railroad.
It's Waddy.
Waddy. But Cass Railroad is up there. And yes, I know we're talking local, but it's only right over the hill, really.
The hill.
Over that yonder hill.
Yeah. Go yawn north and up over
Oh
that
my
little hill and a
gosh.
couple more, and that's
Over the
just
creek.
that's a nice vacation right there, is going up there. And over the creek, because it's cooler up there in the summertime.
Crick.
And if
Oh
we
my
don't have
gosh.
enough trees around here, we need to go up there so we can cool off.
Yes.
That's right. Save the trees.
That's right.
You gotta
But
have
call
trees.
Meyer. Call Meyer. They're a good group of folks, and they'll help you save trees that you already have. So not just cutting them down, because let's remember who's in those trees.
Yeah.
Your birds are in those trees. You've got squirrels nesting in those trees, woodpeckers, and if they can't find a tree, they're going to get on your gutter. And
Really?
at 2 a.m.,
Then you got to call
loud.
Sunburst Vinyl
Yeah.
for them to fix your gutter.
Exactly. So even though you want to call them anyway, because they're awesome, and you want to make sure it's cleaned out and flowing properly so it doesn't go up against your foundation or anything, just saying, keep your trees.
So they're saving
Meyer.
trees. Do you know who's killing stuff?
Mean people?
No, H&R Pest Control.
Oh, pesca.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
No clue what that
Yeah.
sounded like.
Is there
So
a
sorry,
hitman
H&R.
service? Is that,
You
Oh,
never
that's
know.
a whole different radio show.
shout out
Yes.
to the mob.
H&R Pest Control here in Bedford. They will come out and get rid of all those pesky varmints, as I always heard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they got to go. If you're not contributing to my house,
Yep.
you've got to go.
Yep. If you're not
That's
paying
right.
rent, get out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, especially now, because we all know what's coming are those little bitty ants that like to go everywhere. You know that season is almost upon us. So, and then we have the cicada thing. We have little stink bugs and spiders and all kinds of
I
stuff.
don't
And-
do spiders.
Well, you've already had your experience, so you know.
know.
If you need anybody else, there's also specialty exterminating. You can head on over there. There's so we have some really good stuff, and of course we're sitting here telling you websites and just Google it and all this other stuff. What happens if your computer messes up? Oh my Lord, we just can't handle that, can we? So what are we going to do? We're going to call PC Doc. He's going to take care of you. He can take care of all of your service needs, computer needs, which means that he can fix your computer, clean it up, get rid of your malware, do all that mess. And he can also build you a computer. If you just go in there and you say, Jeff, you know what? I want a brand new computer. I want it to do amazing things. And he can create that for you.
Like, do my work for me.
Yeah, that'd be even better. Even
No,
better.
he's worked on my stuff before, and he is very good. He's very intelligent. And
talks
quick.
fast. Talks fast. He's not going to waste your time.
Oh, we should have had him on here today.
I know, right?
Go through this
He doesn't have
list.
time. He doesn't have time for us. Man's busy. He's fixing people's computers. But you can call him at 401-1488, area code 434.
And once you get your computer up and going, and you need some marketing for your business, contact Rocket Creative Solutions. Yes.
Yeah.
They do some good work too.
Yeah, they do.
Results that defy gravity. Yeah. Look them up. Facebook. Facebook. You're looking at me. Seriously. Everybody needs help nowadays with marketing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because it's the truth. I mean, we all do. And we're trying to give you guys a plug here, but you might want to call them. And then when you want to look at who is really trying to help the Lynchburg community from the young to the old, who they cover the whole range, and that is the United Way of Central Virginia. And I've worked with several different United Ways, and 100% of your donation rolls right back out into their 4 areas. So you can say who you want it specifically to go to, or you can let them decide who's in the greatest need, who has the coolest programs going. They've helped quite a few of us. Adult Care Center is one of the very proud partners of United Way, but they have certainly helped all of us in so many ways because they recognize that every single one of us, there comes a time when we need a little extra support. And especially over this last year, when we were so isolated and we were at home, when we weren't sure of what the future was holding, they were there at every facet of the community. And so if you want to know a little bit more about them, of course, you can go see them over at unitedwaycv.org. And they do have a golf tournament coming up. They just got through with 5K on the runway. If you've ever wanted to run on a runway, then you go support United Way. It was so much fun. It was so foggy, you guys. I really needed that because I'm not a runner.
Day.
A friend of mine, we did a walk run just to stay ahead of the muffin bus so we didn't have to get picked up because it's a timed event. Y'all know my muffins. But it was a blast, and it was great because it was foggy, so you couldn't see how far you had to go. You just knew you had to keep going.
And the fog blocked you from other people seeing you too, so you didn't have stuff flapping around.
Yeah.
Not that you do.
No. We keep that tightly wrapped with duct tape, which you can get at your local hardware store.
Flapping around.
You just have no idea what a challenge it is to be a woman. So, but when we're talking about trees,
Oh boy. Oh God. Where's this?
Them trees.
we're talking about
What
dogs, so we're
segue?
talking about animals, so we're talking about other animals, so we're talking about Western Ways. Squirrel. Well, actually, chicken. And horses. But Western Way will hook you up with everything from boots to feeds to harnesses to chicken stuff to other animal stuff like pig stuff, because I had bacon on that sandwich. It was so good.
Do you want to buy stuff for to eat it though?
No, I just want somebody else to grow it really well.
I'll buy a tutu for my pig, and then we're gonna eat it on a sandwich. Sorry.
Circle of life. Diane, circle of life.
That is.
All gotta eat.
I'm going to plug it totally non-local. Is the Dan River Basin Association, and they have what's called Trout in the Classroom, and they have huge tanks where these over 43 at one point. We had tanks between North Carolina and Virginia in public schools, and they would grow trout throughout the year. And at the end of the year, they grew 3 different types. They would take the trout. They would do a field trip to Smith River and release the trout. So they'd scoop up the trout, their little fish in a plastic cup, name it. There was like tons of Justin Biebers one year.
Oh my gosh.
But they'd go out in the river, these kids, these elementary school, and they would pour their fish into the river, and they would become part of the trout numbers for Virginia and North Carolina. And one year, Krista Hodges, fantastic educator for Dan River Basin Association, and she's talking about it. And one of the kids, she said the kids dumped in these sweet little fingerling trout, which are about 4 inches long. And one of the big trout, that's what eats little trout or big trout. And this humongous trout just comes up and whomp and eats it right there in front of the whole classroom. Krista's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to give all these kids therapy and all this stuff.
That makes me sad.
Well, no, but all the kids, she was like, you guys, everybody okay? And the class is going, well, Miss Hodges, you said that's the circle of life. That's
right.
Just the circle of life happening right in front of us.
You learned that in Lion King.
Lord
Yeah.
have mercy. Ugh. Well,
Are you segueing into the fantastic theater
Oh,
around here?
of course I was.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
well, that brought me down. But if you want to brighten somebody's day, you can call Card My Yard. Have you seen those? You go by.
Yes.
I love that.
Y'all are amazing at segues.
You skip the card and stake the yard.
I have seen those, and they are so much fun. So.
They are. Call them. They're right there in Lynchburg.
Yep, and they'll do it for you. Because you don't need to be buying all these letters. Let somebody else do it for you.
Yeah, they got fun things. So happy
fun. They
birthday
do a
you
good
can
job.
do.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's so personalized.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, they do it in my neighborhood. But if you're hungry, also, head down on Main Street to Market at Main.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I had a turkey wrap down there that was
Delicious.
really, really good the other day. The French fries. Okay. I love French fries. I know you guys do too. But those French fries were perfect. Golden brown, crispy, great in the center. Fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is
No.
time.
You got to be
It
kidding.
is.
That's it.
It is time.
Y'all.
We did. Thank you
Thank
to our
you,
sponsors
guys.
again, Sunburst Vinyl Supply, Visiting Angels Taproots. Another shout out to Simply Vanilla Cheesecake and Purple Door Catering. And we
Thank
will
you.
see
Thank
you back next Wednesday. Yay, thanks.